Yo, it's good. It's Mastermind MMA, and full disclosure, I missed UFC 215. Straight up. This was like the first pay-per-view I missed in a few years, to be honest with you, and it wasn't on purpose or anything. I was out with family, and I got back late, and I went on the ShareDog app, and I read what happened with the main event. To be honest with you, I thought Shevchenko was going to beat Nunes. I thought she was going to get a finish in the later rounds. But from what I read, man, I'm not even going to go back and watch the fight. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. You guys let me know what you think. But fuck that, man. Like, why? Why would I waste my time if it's not worth it? Especially if I didn't get to watch it live. Because, those kind of chess matches, they're more entertaining live because you never know what's going to happen. When you already know what's going to happen and, you kind of see people a little tentative or, just waiting to throw strikes, why? But I definitely did go back and watch Jeremy motherfucking Stevens, the Heathen Stevens. And shout out to him, man. He looked great, Shout out to the homie who's homies with him, and and shout out Gil too. I can't forget Gil because I rock with Jeremy and I rock with Gil. Shout out Jamari, shout out the Left Coast, and shout out Scrap Pack, all that good shit. And I just like I think Jeremy should go on a title run. Like, I think this is his little title run because he's hard hitting. It seems like he added a lot of tools to his arsenal. He's looking more calmer, more technically sound. He's looking like he's a lot more patient. Eric Del Fiero over at Alliance, they're really technical in their own game plans, and he looks like he's really applying that. He's less of the fucking I'm just gonna try and knock your head off, and now he's like I'm gonna do a game plan, and if the knockout comes, it comes. So he fucking, bro, that's like the new generation of Faber Aldo. I went back and I watched that, and my leg hurts from watching that shit, bro. I can't believe that, like, Gil's a warrior, man. Gil is a fucking warrior to tough it out for all 15 minutes. And I'm not gonna say what was said now, but if you go back, I did a call with Scrap Pack's own Jamari, and we recapped 214. And if you go back and listen to that, we were talking about Gil. I think it was that call. We were talking about Gil, and we were talking about something going on with Gil. So if you listen to that, and seeing what you saw now, it's like, damn, bro, he's a warrior, and you could tell he was wincing in pain in between rounds. And to be quite honest with you, Gil was still putting it on. You know what I mean? Like, if Jeremy didn't throw any leg kicks, that would have been a very, very competitive fight. But there's no point in thinking that way. Jeremy was chopping his legs up. So people were saying, "Oh man, like Gil needs, that he's on this like skid and da da da." It doesn't matter, because if you can't just take it black and white. Because if you look at those fights, those are close fights, and all it takes is one good performance to be back into things. So keep your head up, Gil. I know you could, it's only a matter of time till you could get back on the upswing. So, don't let the shit get you down. And to Jeremy Stevens, man, I'd like to see him have a title shot after a fight with a top tier guy. I'm saying he wants that Jose Aldo fight. I know Michael Johnson wants to drop down. He's calling out Jose Aldo. I'd rather that the UFC brass gives it to Jeremy, because Jeremy's been putting in work for a little while now at 45. Jeremy's been in the fucking UFC since he was 21. I think his first fight was like against Dean Thomas or some shit in the UFC. I don't know if I'm right about that, but he's been in the shit for like 10 years now or something like that. So Jeremy definitely deserves a title shot. And, I'm saying give him Jose Aldo. If they don't give him Jose Aldo, I'm saying the Cub Swanson rematch. And if he wins either of those fights, title shot. You know what I mean? They should definitely do Max Holloway, Frankie Edgar. Get that done. And then even if Frankie ends up winning that fight, when Frankie and Jeremy fought at MSG, I believe that shit was a fun fight, and Jeremy even dropped Frankie with a head kick, I believe, if memory serves me right. So shout out to Jeremy Steven, shout out to MMA from the Heartland, all that, and I would like to see Jeremy go on a title run, at least get a title shot. He looked good. He looks like his game's evolving. He's going to be a dangerous player at 45. I mean, he is a dangerous player at 45, but if they give him any up and comers, I could see him just killing hype. You know what I mean? Just knocking people out and just like how Frankie did with Yair. So, Max Holloway, Jeremy Stevens, bro, that's a fight. That's a fire fight. That's something that'd be dope to see. So, yeah, shout out to Jeremy, man. Did the damn thing. And, yeah, man, missed 215. What else was on there? I'm not even going to pull it up because, shit, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even think that was worth it. I think, like, I don't know if just because the pay-per-view, that card no one really gave a fuck about because that was the detention card. DJ was talking this shit about Ray Borg and how he wants to fight Ray Borg, and they're like, you're not a draw, so they're like, all right, you wanna get Ray Borg, we're gonna let you. That's why they didn't stack that card too much, because they're like, all right, we're gonna prove to you how much you could carry a card on your own. And Amanda Nunes, she's not a draw. She didn't get the rub from Ronda. She didn't get the rub from Misha. And she pulled out, so the UFC was pissed at her. And, they're just like, you know what, that card is, you went against us, so fuck you. That was what 215 was. Main event dropped out. Oh, well, we didn't give a fuck. And to be quite honest with you, I'm glad that shit dropped out. Because I'm not trying to hear people say, oh, DJ broke Anderson Silva's record. Bro, that's like these boxers that fight in like these shit shows down in Mexico against like tomato cans and fucking just stack their record up and just pad their record. You know what I mean? Like, the DJ has such a padded record at 25. It's not even funny. And me and my boy Jamari were talking about this, bro. DJ's not pound for pound as shit. We're gonna have a call coming. We gotta do this call where I'm not gonna talk about it too much right now because I'm gonna save that for the homie. But you're not pound for pound as shit, homie. DJ's not pound for pound for shit. And I texted Jamari this. I'm like, bro, Jimmy Rivera sleeps DJ. Jimmy Rivera sleeps DJ cold. DJ would struggle to be in the top 5 at 135. And for pound, your skills needs to translate weight classes. Frankie Edgar is pound for pound. BJ Penn fought at featherweight, fought at heavyweight, pound for pound. That's all I'm gonna say for that. But what I'm going to say about the record, bro, that record's been broken. I don't give a fuck what people are saying. John Jones minus all this now, because of the steroids and all this shit, we don't know what's going on. But really, John Jones broke that shit with like OSP or DC2, hold up. Yeah, so it really doesn't, like, I don't know, man. It's kind of, it's more of like a technical thing. Like, yeah, technically he did break it, but you got to look at strength of schedule, man, because, you know, with this new flyweight, female flyweight thing, let's say if Joanna goes up there and she just dominates, that's not even the same thing, because it's all on the opponent and, you know, how, like, the depth of the division. Because 125, it's got talent, but, you know, a lot of new guys, a lot of up and comers, and the people that have been there that are like vets, they're the guys that were like a little too small for bantamweight. And, you know, you got DJ and Joseph Benavidez, and, you know, you got Cejudo on the come up, but he got thrown to DJ when he was green as fuck, like 8-0 or something like that. And then when you saw Cejudo against Benavidez, who you could argue he won that fight, and he dropped Benavidez, and now he finished Wilson Hayes more impressively than DJ did. Really, man, it's like, DJ is a technically sound fighter. DJ is technically an incredible fighter. You know, he's extremely well-rounded. I'm not a DJ hater by any means, but let's just get shit in perspective, in my opinion. And this is all my opinion. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying this is how I feel. You know, it's his opponents, man. It's like, really, when you look at it, who's a Hall of Famer that DJ beat? I'm waiting. He's lost to Hall of Famers, and I feel like DJ could shut all this up if he beats TJ Dillashaw. If he fought TJ Dillashaw, you know, he could shut all that up. How are you pound for pound number one, and you don't want to fight someone who's willing to come down to your weight class, who is a champion of a weight class above that? Something you never could achieve. DJ could never be champion of 135. I'm sorry. But you know what? According to Dominic Cruz, he says DJ beats TJ and Cody. That's according to Dom, and I respect Dom. I respect his word, but I don't think he can, because TJ's got an incredible fighting style, and he's entertaining. You know what I mean? And you know, TJ hasn't had like any Barao-esque performances, or like when he knocked out Joe Soto or whatever, but you know, he's been dominant. When he lost the belt, it was a close fight, and I did think he did lose that fight. And you know, his Sun South fight, his fuck, man, why am I blanking? John Lineker, and his Lineker fight, that was like, it was dominant performances, but it was kind of like nothing like too crazy, like, oh shit, look at Dillashaw go. But bro, Cody TJ, I'm waiting for that. You know what I mean? And if Cody drops down, he whips DJ's ass. If TJ drops down, I'm pretty sure he whips DJ's ass. DJ might, like, I don't see DJ coming up. Meaning, I don't see him coming up in weight class at all. I doubt DJ's willing to, because bro, DJ walks around like 139. Why would he? You know what I mean? He's not pound for pound, dog. Because Frankie Edgar walked around at 157 and he was champion of 155. You know, and anyway, I'm not even doing this video to shit on DJ, but I didn't watch that fight. I'm not mad the main event got canceled. I think that's the first time that a main event fell through, and I was like, oh shit, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm indifferent. I mean, when Nunes came off of 213, I was like, that sucks, but like, I'm not like UFC 200 devastated. You You know what I mean? Because Yoel Romero and Robert Whitaker was still in that fight, and that's the fight I was really looking forward to. So I'm like, all right, as long as that's intact, I'm cool with that. But you know, man, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. Jeremy Stevens, shout out to you, man. Yeah, my train of thought got a little chopped up because I took a phone call in between. But yeah, man, you already know it's Mastermind MMA. Are you serious, dude?